week, will Pittsburgh smoke the Atlanta Strange? Does Montreal have enough energy to stomp the Jacksonville Raiders? Can New York shoot their way to the finals? The WPL Eastern Conference heats up the UAPL cage. Don't miss it. It's built for speed.
Tonight at 6 on Superstation WGN. America's funniest home videos, weeknights at 7 Eastern on Superstation WGN.
Welcome to the World Paintball League, coming at you from the Sports Center in Las Vegas. We got the Eastern Conference for you tonight. A bunch of hard-hitting paintball action. Do not go anywhere.
1, 2, 3, fight!
Hey, what's up? I'm Matty Marshall, and welcome to the next edition of the Eastern Conference. And first up, our first preliminary game, we have the Jacksonville Raiders, and they're taking on the Tampa Warriors right now. Now, both these teams are from similar areas of Florida, and it's going to be a grudge match. I'm expecting a lot of big things out of both teams, especially Kyle Wildstyle Stahl, one of my favorite players from the East Coast. He's playing for the Raiders. We're going to go check out that action right now. Don't go anywhere. And the game is on. Conservative breakout by both teams, even though the Warriors need to put something together here at this point, so they make a move to that center bunker. He's trying to shut down that temple lane. He's trying to keep the Raiders from advancing up, and just like he wanted to, keeps the Warriors out. Kyle Wildstyle Stahl getting shot out, going to that bunker. The Warriors with a slight field position advantage right now against the Raiders, just letting them walk right up the field. They're still playing. Little do-si-do around the bunker. Still no one he's hit. Finally, Draper for the Raiders takes a hit in his leg, and it appears that the point is going to go to the Tampa Warriors. And the game is on. Very conservative breakout for the Tampa Warriors, and they lose someone off the break. You can't do that right now, not at this stage of the game. And the Jacksonville Raiders have an advantage yet again, and they're pressing their advantage, and they're just killing people left and right, man. They're not even making this a game right now. Wildstyle running down the field, grabbing the flag, double checking to make sure he's not hit. We've had some controversy in this game, people hanging the flag with hits. And Wildstyle's gonna hang that flag, and the game is on. Very conservative breakout for the Tampa Warriors, and they lose someone off the break. You can't do that right now, not at this stage of the game. And the Jacksonville Raiders have an advantage yet again, and they're pressing their advantage, and they're just killing people left and right, man. They're not even making this a game right now. The Jacksonville Raiders will be advancing to the semifinals.
All right, guys, we are down here with Brandon Draper of the Jacksonville Raiders. You guys just came out a blazing out there. What was going on?
We were just trying to watch all the lanes and trying not to let them get outside. We were pretty much just shooting a lot of paint.
All right, well, this is definitely a repeat of the first time you guys were in the cage, right?
Yeah, it was the last time we won, so this time we're going to try to do it again.
Well, the best luck advancing into the semifinals. Back to you, Maddie.
All right, we just watched our first preliminary matchup, the Jacksonville Raiders taking on the Tampa Warriors in the North Florida grudge match. You know, the Raiders came in a little bit better prepared, and they beat the Warriors. It was 4-1. We're going to go check our next prelim matchup. Do not go anywhere.
You're watching the WPL here on Superstation WGN.
When will I reach the point where I hurt no more?
looking for players and fields to hold our Top Gun competitions.
The best thing about paintball is just shooting people in the face. I mean, it's a good. Otherwise, it's a good game, but you know, it just gives you a lot of, it gives you a lot of pride and stuff when you just, you're snapping out, and just shoot them right in the face. And it's the best part. If there's someone who's not as good as you, and you just walk up and shoot them, it doesn't give you that good of a feeling when you're shooting someone who's like 10 times better than you.
Go to UAPL.tv and sign up now for Top Gun.
All right, we got our second preliminary matchup coming up right now. We got New York Shooters. They're taking on Montreal Energy. Now, Montreal Energy's been playing pretty hot, but man, the New York Shooters, they got Mr. U, Pete Utchig on that team, the firefighter from Manhattan. You can't count him out under no circumstances. I'm expecting him to have a big game. We're gonna go check it out right now. Don't go anywhere. Game on. They changed it up again, sending Mr. U out to that Temple side. He's made that spot every single time now. Very good game plans by the New York Shooters. Oh, but Dan Meridian looks out, no paintball. It's gonna be up, oh, Mr. U gets hit advancing as well. He's trying to play a little bit too aggressive. Energy, Montreal Energy, all three players left alive right now. It's up to Brian Jones by himself. It's just a matter of time. Oh. And his back explodes in orange paint. A little bit of extra love for Brian Jones. That's what he gets for holding off. And Montreal Energy coming right back and tying this game up. It's now 2-2. And the game is on. A little more conservative breakout. Mr. U got shot that last point. It was a draw. And he's trying to secondary out to the Temple. He makes it out this time. Mr. U's such a good player, man. Uses his timing to get out there. Oh, but he loses his first gunfight. No, wait. No, he's clean. He is clean. Got some spray off the bunker. No, the referee calls it a hit. Oh, referee finally making that call. Montreal Energy trying to press their advantage right now. It's 3-1. 3-on-1. Dan Meridian, the only player left for the New York Shooters, trying to hold out for his team. Montreal Energy working into some spots, shooting their guns. They're playing it smart. They don't want to make any mistakes. And they finally sent a guy. It's going to be night-night for Dan Meridian, but he takes that guy down. He goes down. He takes the Energy player as well, but it's a little bit too late. Energy's going to walk in that flag and go up 3-2 right now. And the game is on. There's Mr. U flying vertical out to that Temple. He makes it alive. Oh, looks right out into a paintball. Mr. U, I love you, buddy, but got to get in that spot and shoot someone. But he can't do it all himself. Let's see if Dan Meridian and Brian Jones can make something happen out of this back spot. They got to right now. Oh, and they get shot at the same time, and it's looking like the New York Shooters will be eliminated here in our second prelim matchup. And Montreal Energy will be cruising to the semifinals with a victory right here, right now.
Good job out there, guys. All right, so the last time you were here, you were blown out by Jacksonville. Prior to that, you guys came in second. What was the strategy you had coming into this event?
Well, we had a new strategy last event, and a lot of teams were starting to catch on to it. So we've been practicing twice a week since we left, and we just wanted to come out hard at these guys and make them work to beat us, and it really paid off. We were jumping all over the place, and it was hard for them to catch on, and it really worked.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really good. Take it to them hard, straight up.
All right, guys. Well, good luck going into the semifinals. All right, back to you, Maddie.
All right, we just watched Montreal Energy take apart the New York Shooters. I was hoping that Pete Utchig, Mr. U, our firefighter from New York, was going to have a game, but he just couldn't do enough out of the spots that they were sending him to. And Montreal Energy played very aggressive. And we're going to head into our next prelim game, so do not go anywhere.
If you want to register with the UAPL or want more information about the UAPL and all the great things we have going on, log on to our website, UAPL.tv.
When will I reach the point where I hurt no more?
looking for players and fields to hold our Top Gun competitions.
The best thing about paintball is just shooting people in the face. I mean, it's a good. Otherwise, it's a good game, but you know, it just gives you a lot of, it gives you a lot of pride and stuff when you just, you're snapping out, and just shoot them right in the face. And it's the best part. If there's someone who's not as good as you and you just walk up and shoot them, it doesn't give you that good of a feeling when you're shooting someone who's like 10 times better than you.
Go to UAPL.tv and sign up now for Top Gun.
You're watching the WPL here on Superstation WGN.
All right, we got a big prelim matchup coming up right now, so I'm expecting this to be a really awesome matchup. Do not go anywhere. We're going to go check it out. Don't miss it. And the game is on. See Nasty trying to get out to that side. Couldn't make it. Call Brothers left in the backfield. Mark Lancey making a very good move up to that center bunker. Tom Buckley right behind him. He's having a game as well. But Chris Della steps up, shoots John Call right in the eye. And it's just Anthony Call left. But Anthony Call took a guy out himself. So it's one-on-one. Crazy point right here. And Anthony Call pulling off a 2-on-1. Huge point. Huge point for Pittsburgh Smoke at this point right now. And the game is on. Mirrored conservative breakout from both teams. You can see C Nasty battling in that spot. He wants to get to that front bunker, but he can't do it. He wears one right in his eye. He's got to be a little bit more calm and collective than that if Smoke wants to prevail. Mark Lancia making a very good move and getting up to that center 50. We all know you can do a lot of damage from that bunker. His teammates doing a very good job of playing off that move. Anthony Call with an awesome move to that stand-up. Blows Mike's head directly off, and it's now 2-on-2. The Call Brothers against the Call Brothers battling. Anthony Call, he gets shot, leaves his brother Jonathan Call on his knees all alone, but it's one-on-one right now. Chris Dallas, on his first gunfight, looks right out into a ball shot by Jonathan Call. So Jonathan Call is going to grab that flag, and his team's going to go up 3-1 right now. They're 1 point away from sending New England Distortion home in the preliminary rounds. And the game is on. Very, very conservative breakout by Smoke right now. They have the lead, but I don't know if that's the smartest way to play this particular point. Distortion in some good positions right now. Distortion in some very good positions, and it's now 2-on-3. Again, the Call Brothers, only people left alive. It's now 2-on-2. Jonathan Call and his brother Anthony gunfighting from those back stand-ups. Mark Lancia, very good positioning on that Temple side, but he decides to look out into a paintball, leaving Mark Dallas all alone, or leaving Chris Dallas all alone by himself against the Call Brothers. And they're gonna make short work of Chris Dallas, and New England Distortion's gonna be going home. Pittsburgh Smoke advancing to the semifinals.
Hey guys, I'm down here with Pittsburgh Smoke. You guys had an unbelievable game out there. You guys had some huge points. At the last event, you were eliminated in the first round by these guys. What did you change to come out differently this time?
We just concentrated a little bit more in our lanes and just played our hearts out, and it came through this time. So.
And I shot everybody.
And I didn't go up the middle and get shot this time. I got shot in a stand-up.
Anthony, you had a couple of big points. Tell us about that.
I just shot everybody, so
That's good.
It was a good game. So.
All right, well, good luck going into the semifinals, guys.
Thanks.
All right, back to you, Maddie.
All right, we just watched our third prelim game, and Distortion, they took a beating by Pittsburgh Smoke thanks to some stellar play by Jonathan Call and Anthony Call. Mad props to those guys. So don't go anywhere. We got our last prelim game coming up after this.
For all you hotshots out there that think you can ball with the best of them, log on to our website, UAPL.tv, and register for the UAPL so you can enter the Top Gun competition to see if you have what it takes to hang with the pros.
5 years. 50 major tournaments. 5,000 fields around the globe. Ultimate Airball. Simply the world's best inflatable bunker systems. The official bunkers of the WPL and the UAPL. For more information, go to brimstonepaintball.com. Made in the USA.
All right, we got our last prelim matchup. Atlanta Strange is taking on Miami Nemesis. I'm expecting big things from Team Strange. We're gonna go to that matchup right now. Check it out. And the game is on. Traditional breakout by both teams. Let's see if Timmy can get up to that center bunker again. There he goes, low crawl into that center Dorito. Nemesis again losing a player off the break. You can't consistently win paintball games when you're getting your guys shot out of your bunker for no reason. Team Strange trying to work their advantage. JT Bouchard laying down some paint over Timmy Prouse's head. Big move by Adam Swisher to take Timmy out of that game. Let's see if they wipe him off. They're gonna wipe him off and leave him in. I don't think Paul Adlers knows that he's in that center bunker. No, he does. He's gonna come get him right now. Oh, he assassinates him. And that is the last Nemesis player on the field. And the game is on. Nemesis trying to get right back in this. They send Adam Swisher up to that center, in very important center bunker, and he's playing pretty good in there. Let's see if he can cut Timmy down. He does. He cuts Timmy down. He stays alive. Adam Morgenstern trying to talk himself out of a hit or some rub on that bunker. No, I think that Timmy shot him after he was shot. So the referee wipes him off, and it's just one Strange player left against two Nemesis players right now. Let's see if JT Bouchard can pull this out for Team Strange. Could not quite pull it out. JT Bouchard left alone against two Nemesis players. And Adam Morgenstern grabbing that flag for Team Nemesis. Game on. Strange getting a little crafty. Looking like they were going to send Timmy Prouse up to that center, but then they juke him out to the Temple side. Very good move by Team Strange. That's smart, experienced play. But Nemesis pressing up, and they've got great field position right now. Great field position by Team Nemesis. Adam Swisher getting up there in that center bunker. If Timmy Prouse looks around to the center, he might get his head blown off. Adam Swisher's just set up. He's waiting for that shot. Nemesis making moves right now, trying to trap Strange in the back and tie this game up. It's 2-3. Nemesis not playing like they're down at all. They're playing very aggressive. Playing very smart. Ronnie Howell's boys. Nemesis, a very storied team from Florida. Been around for a long time. They got a lot of youth out there right now representing their team. On the other side, a lot of experience on Team Strange. But JT Bouchard, a recent pickup by Team Strange, is eliminated. So Paul Adlers and Timmy Prouse, the only guys left right now for Team Strange. They're trying to make something happen. Adam Swisher trying to make something happen. He gets his head blown off. And again, you're showing that inexperience, and you get in a good spot like that, you do not want to give it up. And it's looking like Timmy powering up, Timmy Prouse powering up that Temple side of the field. And Paul Adler's grabbing the flag, hanging it. And Team Strange will be eliminating Nemesis here in our last preliminary matchup.
How do you feel about going up against Doc Raiders?
Overexcited. We love playing our fellow Florida teams. They're a great bunch of guys.
What do you guys think?
Ready to beat them.
Are you guys going to have a different strategy going into the semifinals?
Probably.
Don't want to give it up, though, do ya?
Absolutely not. We have a playbook. It's top secret stuff.
All right, cool. Well, the best luck heading into the semifinals. Back to you, Maddie.
All right, we just watched our last prelim matchup in Atlanta Strange. They came out, they beat Miami Nemesis. It was kind of a close game, but the experience and the strength of Strange finally prevailed against Nemesis. Nemesis played very aggressive, but in the end, that aggressiveness came back to bite them, and they will be going home. But we have Strange advancing onto the semifinals. We got our first semifinal matchup coming up after these messages. Do not go anywhere.
Coming up next, more live action from the cage.
When will I reach the point where I hurt no more? My heart is broken and I'm alone. Faces on the
5 years, 50 major tournaments, 5,000 fields around the globe. Ultimate Airball, simply the world's best inflatable bunker systems. The official bunkers of the WPL and the UAPL. For more information, go to brimstonepaintball.com. Made in the USA.
If you like speed, intensity, and non-stop action, then come and check out the WPL events in our cage here in Las Vegas. You can see the best players in the world going head-to-head every week. Don't miss out on the cage. It's built for speed.
All right, we're heading into our first semifinal matchup. We got Montreal Energy. They're taking on Pittsburgh Smoke. Now, the Call brothers have been playing phenomenal for Pittsburgh Smoke, and if they can continue to do that, they have a very good chance of winning against this very young, very aggressive Montreal Energy team. We're going to go check it out right now. Don't go anywhere. And the game is on. Big move by C Nasty to get up into that center. Let's see if he makes this first shot. Oh, he misses his first shot. Moves back around. If he can put that other guy in there, he can just run right through. Here it comes. There's one. And he takes out Justin Thornburn at the end. I don't know. I think Justin's still in. Yeah, Justin is still alive. The referee's trying to get in there and make that call. Justin Thornburn made that shot on C Nasty as he ran through, so it's just the Call brothers left. And the Call brothers putting a couple into Justin Thornburn's loader. So Smoke's gonna go up 1-0. And the game is on. Energy changing their game plan up a little bit. Getting out to that Temple side, those Aztecs, super important bunkers over there. Big move by Anthony Call, though, and C Nasty getting into that center still. Oh, but Anthony Call and Jonathan Call both get shot out of their bunkers. It's 3-on-1. C Nasty's up in that center, trying to do what he can do. He gets his head blown apart. And Montreal Energy coming right back into this game, tying it up 1-1. And the game is on. Similar breakouts from both teams. Oh, but Jonathan Call gets shot out of that back bunkers. And Energy making a very strong play, getting up in that center. Cuts C Nasty down, but he traded out with them. I don't know if he's gonna stay in. Referees are gonna wipe him off. They're gonna wipe him off and leave him in, but it's not gonna matter. Justin Thornburg running up there, grabbing that flag and getting that last shot in on Anthony Call, who was left in the backfield. So Montreal Energy going up another point right now. And the game is on. Oh, Montreal Energy's got all three of their players stuck in that back, trying to get a lot of guns up on the break. Let's see if it works out for them. Smoke coming with a very aggressive breakout. And they're gonna go up a player right now, so it's 3-on-2. Smoke with the advantage. Referee in there trying to check out Anthony Call, arguing with him a call about his hit on his head. C Nasty just working down that Temple side, making moves, making kills. And C Nasty handling business for Smoke, getting right back in this game, tying it up. It's gonna be 2-2. And the game is on. C Nasty getting out to those Temples, very good job. Montreal Energy coming with a very aggressive breakout. I don't know, it's a total battleground in that center, but Energy ended up with a guy still left in there. And he just totally throws away the advantage that he had by trying to press up needlessly, just wasting their advantage. But they got Justin Thornburn in there, trying to handle some business in that center. A little bit of argument going on. I don't know if Justin traded out with Anthony Call or who got shot first. Referee's gonna make the call. Referee's still trying to make that call. It was a one-on-one situation, and Justin Thornburg from Montreal Energy pulls it out. And the game is on. Very conservative breakout by Smoke, trying to get all those guns up on the break. But Energy still makes it up to that center bunker. I don't know, Phil Dominguez in there trying to make the call. Oh, he got nicked on his loader on the way in. That gives the advantage to Pittsburgh Smoke right now. It's 3-2. Montreal Energy stuck in those back bunkers. They do not want to get left back there. Gunfighting for their lives right now. Smoke not wanting to get eliminated from this event. C Nasty trying to make an aggressive move in the center. He gets shot out, and it's just the Call brothers left. But Jonathan Call making a very important kill shot on Justin Thornburg, and it's now the Call brothers 2-on-1. And they pull it out. The Call brothers continuing to play clutch paintball here in our semifinal matchup. And it's gonna be 3-3. Pittsburgh Smoke all tied up now with Montreal Energy. And the game is on. Very aggressive breakout by both teams, and everyone's still alive. It's 3-on-3 right now. Smoke with a little bit better field position right now. If they can just keep everyone alive in those bunkers. Very aggressive move by Jonathan Call, getting up in that center bunker. If he could just wrap around right now, put somebody in, he easily could go bunker that guy out center, but he doesn't have to. Does not have to. Montreal Energy losing one of their guys. So, and C Nasty dying out of his bunker for no reason. But that bunker is immediately filled by Anthony Call. Anthony Call playing very well tonight. And again, it's the Call brothers, 2-on-2. Both teams fighting for their spot in the finals right now. Oh, Justin Thornburg trades out with Jonathan Call. Oh, and they gave him a 1-for-1. So they gave Justin Thornburg a 1-for-1, eliminating the last Energy player. And Anthony Call doesn't even have to shoot the last guy, grabs the flag, walks it in, and Smoke will be advancing to the final game. All right, we just watched our first semifinal matchup, and Montreal Energy, they just didn't have enough to take down Pittsburgh Smoke. The Call brothers, especially Anthony Call, are playing off the chains right now. So I'm looking for them to have some big games in the finals, but do not miss our next semifinal matchup, which is coming up right after this. Don't go anywhere.
If you like speed, intensity, and non-stop action, then come and check out the WPL events in our cage here in Las Vegas. You can see the best players in the world going head-to-head every week. Don't miss out on the cage. It's built for speed.
UAPL is looking for players and fields to hold our Top Gun competitions.
The best thing about paintball is just shooting people in the face. I mean, it's a good. Otherwise, it's a good game, but you know, it just gives you a lot of, it gives you a lot of pride and stuff when you just, you're snapping out, and just shoot them right in the face. And it's the best part. If there's someone who's not as good as you, and you just walk up and shoot them, it doesn't give you that good of a feeling when you're shooting someone who's like 10 times better than you.
Go to UAPL.tv and sign up now for Top Gun.
You're watching the WPL here on Superstation WGN.
All right, we're heading into our second semifinal matchup. We got the Jacksonville Raiders. They're taking on Atlanta Strange. Now, there's a little bit of bad blood between these teams. They've had some player swapping going on back and forth. Now, Atlanta Strange is a little bit more methodical, a little bit more mature, and The Raiders are very, very aggressive. It's going to be interesting to see how their styles mix together. We're going to head and we're going to check it out right now. Don't go anywhere. And the game is on. Both teams with that same breakout, but Ben Draper getting right up there in the center. But as soon as he can't, that's the problem. You can't get in a good spot. You cannot get in a good spot and get shot. He made a very good move to get up to that center, but then on his first engagement, gets shot in his loader. But Paul Eilers gets shot as well, so it's all tied up 2-2 right now. But Timmy Proust is in that home plate, and Team Strange has slightly better field position right now. Brian Gigalotti continuing to play well, shooting JT Bouchard again, except this time not in a one-on-one situation, but Brian continuing to handle his business, and he's going to put Timmy Proust out of his misery right now. And go and grab that flag. Team Strange playing a little flat after that. They almost had that last point. They let it run away with them. Let Brian pull off that 3-on-1, and now they lose this point as well. And the game is on. It's all gonna come down to who steps up here in these next couple points. Raiders going down a player. Team Strange with the advantage right now, 3 players to 2. Timmy Proust up in that home plate yet again. He's gonna wanna make a move to that center, Doritos, and he does it. Timmy Proust continuing to play very smart paintball. He's making his spots. He's playing smart once he gets there. And JT Bouchard and Paul Eilers is hammering away home from those back bunkers. They want to trap the Raiders in those back stand-ups if they can. They want to make sure that they do not let them out to that tall can or those Aztecs. Paul Eilers makes a good move to get to that tall stand-up. Oh, and Timmy Proust gets shot out of his bunker. Cardinal Senna Paintball is getting shot out of your bunker for absolutely no reason. So it's 2-on-2 right now. Team Strange with slightly better field position, but Kyle Wildstyle making a move up that Aztec tape line. It's all about the gunfight right now. Very charismatic players left on the Jacksonville side. I would not be surprised if they try to make something happen here in the very near future. There it is, Kyle making his move up that tape. He's got JT pinched in a bad position. He's got Paul's side too. If Paul comes, I don't know, Paul needs to win this gunfight right here. Raymond Miller is gonna be the next to make this move and see what happens. Oh, he bounces JT Bouchard right in the chest. And Kyle Wildstyle gets caught trying to wrap around his bunker. He's got a ton of blue paint right all over his goggles. He's got to be pissed at himself right now. So it's just Raymond Miller, 1-on-2. Brian Gigalotti had no problems pulling this out. It was 3-on-1 and he pulled it out. Let's see if Raymond Miller can follow in his teammates' footsteps. Paul Eilers making a very good move there at the end of the game. Very experienced player, probably the most experienced player we have in this tournament today. And the game is on. Both teams playing very smart this game. Not a lot of people dying off the break, and that's very important. You got to play with 3 men in 3-man if you want to be successful. Timmy Proust playing very smart all tournament long so far for Atlanta Strange. He's been coming up for a couple years and he's become quite the front player. Brian Gigalotti up there in that home plate at Timmy Proust's mirror right now. He's been playing very well this event as well. Pulled off a 3-on-1 earlier in this matchup. And they're again making a very smart move to that center. Now he just needs to cut down one of these lanes and keep JT from bumping out to those Aztecs, or keep Timmy from moving up in the center. He did not make that shot though. Timmy Proust very good move. Continuing to play well for Team Strange. Trying to take his team into the finals right now. It's 3-on-2. Team Strange with the advantage. Now what Strange needs to do is either bump Paul or JT out to one of those bunkers. It's not easy to do, of course, because Raymond Miller and Kyle Wildstyle are trying to shut those lanes down from those back stand-ups. Jacksonville Raiders, very aggressive team, but they're stuck in those back bunkers right now because of the field position that Atlanta Strange has. Timmy's playing very smart in there, and he doesn't want to make a mistake and get shot for no reason by being too aggressive, like that first game that it was 3-on-1 and they did not pull it off. JT was able to bounce out to that Aztec side. And he bumps up to the next one. It was a smart bump. He can wrap around and start putting pressure on Raymond Miller in that back stand-up, and they can get Timmy up to that next center bunker, and they did it. Raymond Miller getting shot out, so just Kyle Wildstyle left. Timmy's already got that flag, and if Strange plays this right, it's only going to be a matter of time.
Drop the flag.
And Timmy bumps across onto the Raiders side of the field, taking Kyle out, eliminating himself. And JT Bouchard's going to run that flag in. And the game is on. So after that last stalemate point, nobody scored. It's still 3-2, and Team Strange still has the advantage. We're probably going to see a similar game played by both teams right here. Now, this is the three-man format, so aggressiveness definitely is going to help you. And that would play into the Raiders' favor, but oh, somebody dies off the Raiders' back line. And it's now 3-on-2, Strange with the advantage. Timmy Proust in that home plate. Bunker still playing very well for his team, playing very smart, very methodical. He's winning most of his gunfights. He's getting in important bunkers and actually, doing work out of them, getting kills. Paul Adlers and JT Bouchard need to continue to lay that paint down and make those important bumps. Once Timmy gets positioned up in the center, Timmy made a very smart move again up in that center bunker. It's 3-on-2. Atlanta Strange still with an advantage. But JT and Paul, one of them needs to bump out from those back bunkers. They cannot stay in those back bunkers and just expect to be shooting people out from there. Very smart game being played by both teams. But, oh, Brian Gigalotti just looks right out into a paintball. And Timmy Proust is going to seal this one up right there. And Team Strange, Timmy Proust continuing to play very well in that center. So mad props to him, and Team Strange are going to advance to the finals. And our finals is going to be Pittsburgh Smoke and Atlanta Strange. All right, we just watched our last semifinal matchup, and it's going to be Atlanta Strange heading into the finals to take on Pittsburgh Smoke. They dismantled the Jacksonville Raiders. The Raiders, they definitely had some intense aggression, but it did not work in their favor today. So it's going to be Strange advancing to the finals, but do not go anywhere, because after these messages, we're going to have Pittsburgh Smoke taking on Atlanta Strange. Check it out.
For all you hotshots out there that think you can ball with the best of them, log on to our website, UAPL.tv, and register for the UAPL so you can enter the Top Gun competition to see if you have what it takes to hang with the pros.
Over 5 years, 50 major tournaments, 5,000 fields around the globe. Ultimate Airball, simply the world's best inflatable bunker systems. The official bunkers of the WPL and the UAPL. For more information, go to brimstonepaintball.com. Made in the USA.
You're watching the WPL here on Superstation WGN.
Hey, what's up? I'm Matty Marshall. We're heading into our final matchup. We got Pittsburgh Smoke, and they're taking on Atlanta Strange. I'm expecting big things out of both these teams. Timmy Proust has been playing up in front, getting dirty for Strange all tournament long, expecting big things out of him. Definitely expecting some stellar play out of the Call brothers, Johnny and Anthony. I think if they have a game, man, it's going to be tough to stop Smoke. God, I really don't know who's going to win this one, but don't go anywhere. We're going to come with you in just a second. And the game is on. It's a very good matchup right now. Atlanta Strange taking on Pittsburgh Smoke here in the finals. See Nasty making a big move to get clear of those back bunkers. And Jonathan Call looked like he wants to get a little froggy. I think he wants to get up in that center. Jonathan Call's been playing very well. His brother Anthony Call's been playing very well. If C Nasty can get in there too. Oh, C Nasty wears one on his loader. It's now 3-on-2. Atlanta Strange with the advantage. Timmy Proust continuing to shoot guys out and make moves. I think he's going to try to bump up in here in the center here pretty soon. So it's just the Call brothers who've been pulling games out left and right for Smoke. But Anthony Call, he gets shot out of his bunker, and here comes Timmy Proust to put it down. Timmy comes, bunkers out, Jonathan Call. Paul Attlers grabs the flag, and Team Strange is gonna go up 1-0. And the game is on. Both teams continuing to have that standard breakout. Johnny Call making a big move up to that center. I don't know if, looks like he might have got shot though. He's definitely playing like he got shot. Referee's in there trying to make the call. And he is eliminated. Oh, but both of the back players die out of their bunkers for Team Strange, and it's just Timmy Proust. 2-on-1 right now against C Nasty and Anthony Call. And he gets eliminated. C Nasty with that kill on Timmy right there, and he grabs the flag. And Smoke comes right back and ties it up. And the game is on. Jonathan Call, another big move up to that center 50. He's shutting that lane down. Doesn't want to let JT get out or Timmy move up to that center. Oh, C Nasty sliding in too to that center. Brimstone playing very aggressive right now. Let's see if it works out for their favor. They've got very good field position now. If they can just play smart in there and not get shot out of those important bunkers. Nasty coming on a run through. Gets the first guy, gets the second guy. I think he got all three. C Nasty having a game. And C Nasty pulls it out, gets all three guys on a run through, stepping it up and sending his team in with a lead right now. It's 2-1. Pittsburgh Smoke up over Atlanta Strange here in the finals. And the game is on. Another big move by Jonathan Call. They cannot stop him getting in that center bunker. However, Timmy made his spot though in the Aztec. But C Nasty gets shot out directly after that, so it's 2-on-2. Both teams with two players right now. Timmy Proust is just continuing to play phenomenal. But I do not think he knows that Jonathan Call is in that center bunker. Let's see if Jonathan Call can make this snapshot on him. Oh, he missed his first snapshot. He missed his snapshot, and Jonathan gets shot out of that center bunker, so it's 2-on-1. Strange looking to tie this game up right here. Timmy's head checking. He's trying to find that last guy. JT's doing the same thing. And Anthony Call is going to have to pull something out here, or else Strange is going to tie this game up. And Anthony finally gets shot after trying to make something happen here at the end. And Strange comes right back to tie it up. It is now 2-2.
Coming up next, more live action from the cage.
The UAPL is looking for players and fields to hold our Top Gun competitions.
The best thing about paintball is just shooting people in the face. I mean, it's a good. Otherwise, it's a good game, but you know, it just gives you a lot of, it gives you a lot of pride and stuff when you just, you know, you're snapping out, you know, and just shoot them right in the face. And it's the best part. If there's someone who's not as good as you and you just walk up and shoot them, it doesn't give you that good of a feeling when you're shooting someone who's like 10 times better than you.
Go to UAPL.tv and sign up now for Top Gun.
You're watching the WPL here on Superstation WGN.
And the game is on. A little bit more conservative breakout this time by Team Smoke. It's all tied up 2-2. And they let Jonathan Call back in that center bunker. Jonathan's playing very well here in this final game. And his brother either just got shot in the head or took a huge bouncer in the head. He took a huge bouncer, almost knocked him out. But C Nasty made his spot. Oh, Timmy Prowse comes up, tries to assassinate Jonathan Call. Refs get in there, try to sort out the mess. Both players are eliminated. C Nasty trying to do a little bit too much out of that Aztec over there. He gets shot out, and it's 2-on-1 right now. Anthony Call playing against JT Bouchard and Paul Atlers. And Paul Atlers makes quick work of Anthony Call. He grabs the flag, he's gonna run it in. And the score is gonna be 3-2. Atlanta Strange here in the lead. And the game is on. Super conservative breakout for Team Smoke. Trying to get some shooters off the break. Maybe get a quick kill, it doesn't work. But Jonathan Call fills out. Man, he's doing a really good job of making his spots in this event. And his brother diving up there in the center. C Nasty trying to fill out, gets his head blown off. It's now 2-on-3. Oh, and Jonathan Call as well, getting shot in his head. So it's just his brother left in the center. But he's making moves. Takes Timmy out, shoots Paul Atlers. The referees are getting in there trying to sort it out. All 3 Team Strange members have been shot. And it looks like Jonathan Call is still alive. And the game is on. Big breakout. Jonathan Call getting up to that center bunker again. He's shutting that lane down. 3-on-3 right now. C Nasty trying to get out. Oh, but he gets shot in his goggles. It's 2-on-2. Just the Call brothers left like it's been all night long. Anthony and Johnny Call trying to handle their business. And Johnny Call gets shot in that center bunker. So it's Anthony Call versus 3 Strange players, Timmy Prowse, Paul Atlers, and JT Bouchard. And they make quick work of him. And Team Strange playing very well tonight. They're gonna be our champions. So mad props to Team Strange. They will be our Eastern Division champions here tonight. All right, hey, what's up? I'm Matty Marshall. I'm chilling with Paul Atlers. Now, these guys just won the tournament. Paul, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank
now,
you very much.
What do you think was working for you guys tonight?
The big thing was we came with a not so diverse squad at this trip. So we had very limited depth to our roster. We just wanted a steady diet of a steady gun game, not taking a lot of territory, and playing a really smart game from the main bunkers that own most of the field. And it worked almost every point. I think we did the same play 90% of the time.
Now, do you feel that it was like the fact that you guys are really good at gunfighting that won the tournament for you guys tonight? Because that's what I saw.
Absolutely. You do not see me running out to the 50 on the break. That's not my game, nor is it JT Bouchard. We used Timmy in a conservative yet lethal area and relied on JT and I to control the lanes and get a kill from it and then capitalize from there.
Talk a little bit about the competition tonight and the people you faced and how was it? You know, how'd they come at you guys tonight?
We started with Nemesis, and I think they're working with a new roster, so that wasn't as hard. We won that 4-2, I believe. Next round, we played the Raiders, who was a very, it's a bloodbath there with them, like always.
Yeah.
We have a rivalry with them. Again, we pulled it out 4-2, but we had 1 point that didn't go anywhere. And Smoke's always lethal in this. They just seem to have a niche for this, and that's their thing, man.
Hey, Smoke definitely plays good 3-man, but you guys played the best 3-man tonight, so congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming out, buddy, and have a good time tonight in Vegas.
Like always.
Definitely. All right, we just watched the final game. Atlanta Strange edging out Pittsburgh Smoke. It was a close game. It went all the way down to the wire. I gotta give mad props, man. I just can't say enough about how Timmy Prowse is playing up in front for Atlanta Strange. That guy had a tournament. He was shooting tons of people every single game. He was getting to his bunkers. He was playing smart. Also props definitely to the Call brothers. They played stellar. They just did not have enough. So Atlanta Strange is gonna be our champion for tonight. Thank you for coming out and checking it out. Please come back for our next one. It's the Eastern Conference, the WPL. You guys have a good night.